to make a grand entrance at the banquet, and make the husband who had abandoned her regret his decision, the tailor resolved to create the most beautiful dress in the world for the queen. He personally took the queen's measurements, but he never overstepped his bounds, for he knew that the queen's dream was to be with the man she had loved in her youth. Therefore, he only wanted to help the queen retain her throne. However, a few days later, the arrival of the Qing dynasty envoy once again wounded the king's pride. As the ruler of a nation, he was actually forced to kneel before an envoy clad in a dragon robe. On the day of the banquet, the prime minister's daughter, dressed in magnificent attire, walked toward the queen's throne, amidst the admiring gazes of the crowd. Just then, an untimely voice rang out. The queen, dressed in a white silk gown, looked as if a goddess had descended from heaven. She radiated the glory and dignity of the royal family, leaving everyone in the room utterly captivated. Even the envoy could not help but rise to pay his respects, which greatly satisfied the king's pride. At that moment, the king and queen exchanged a smile, just as they had when they first met all those years ago. The king took the queen's hand and led her to the throne. The queen had successfully secured her position. After the banquet ended, the king entered the queen's chambers for the first time, only to encounter the tailor there, who was about to take his leave. A man and a woman alone in the same room late at night. The king's suspicious heart began to stir with unease. Just then, the prime minister's daughter began whispering gossip in the king's ear. Rumor had it that the tailor had personally taken the queen's measurements, and that they were already having an affair. These words struck a nerve with the king. Whether the rumors were true or false, they were a slight to his royal authority and dignity. So he had someone imitate the tailor's craftsmanship to sew a royal robe, and he hid a poison needle inside it. Then he framed the chief minister. When the tailor was brought in to face charges, he vehemently denied having made the imperial robe. The queen also examined her old garments and pointed out the differences between the imitation and the genuine article. But the queen's eagerness to defend the tailor once again stung the king's fragile pride. So the king directly brought up the rumors circulating in the palace about the two of them. To protect the queen, the tailor immediately confessed to the crime, but the king continued to pressure the tailor to reveal a mastermind. Finally unable to bear it, the queen turned and accused the king.
거란에 전할 것이 하나도 없다고 생각하시는 겁니까? 소첩이 간택되던 날 선하께서 선왕 전하를 쳐다보는 눈빛을 잊을 수 없었습니다. 소인이 전하를 행복하게 할 수 있을 거라 생각했습니다.
그만하시오.
내려놓지 못하는 전하나 포기하지 못하는 소첩이나
이제!
Her words completely shattered the king's years-long facade. Watching the queen's resolute retreating figure, the king still ordered the tailor's execution. From that day on, the king and queen never met again.